Students, welcome to online teaching of the subject biology for class 10. For class 10, biology for class 10. Understand? Now, in the class 10, the first chapter of biology is life processes. Means these words indicates that the processes which are essential for all livings. In other words, we can say that without these processes, any living cannot survive. Means these activities are essential for the life. Without these activities, without these processes, no one can survive. And what are these? These are nutritions, reproductions, transportations, respirations, excretions, irritability, etc. These are the process, these are the activities which are essential for life. But in your class 10, you have to study only nutrition, transportation, respiration and excretions. Only these four characters we have to study. Now the first one is nutrition. Nutrition, we know that energy is essentials for all the activities which are performed by the livings. This is energy is essential for all the activities which are performed by the livings. These activities means like growth, movement, development, etc. Means these all are depends on the energy. And source of energy is what? That is carbohydrates, protein, lipids, etc. And these we get from the food. So in other way we can say that we get energy from food. Understand? So food is essential for that. So we can say that intake of food and utilization of it for energy is called nutrition. Means nutrition is that in which we take the food, and from that food how we take the energy. That is a long process. No, it's not does not take place in a single step. It takes place in many steps, which we will discuss in the next video. So in this way the intake of food is the essentials for the energy, and which we get by means of nutrition. Now nutrition is of two types. One is autotrophic, next one is trophic. Auto means self. Trophic, here we mean synthesis of food. Those livings which synthesize their food by self, they are called autotrophic, and hetero means different. Means those living organisms which cannot make their food, but they depends on others for the food. Now we shall start the autotrophic. It is of two types. One is chemosynthesis, and next one is photosynthesis. So chemosynthesis and next one is photosynthesis. Some livings like sulfur bacteria, methanogen algae use the chemicals like sulfur, H2S, methane, etc. for their food. There is no necessity of light. No necessity of light. In this there is no necessity of light. The equation is that H2S plus CO2 C6 H12O6 plus H2 plus S. This is the equations in which H2S takes part combined with CH2 and glucose is formed, and finally sulfur is eliminated out. Now is balance 12 6 C6H12O6 plus 6H2O and 12S. So it is the process of chemosynthesis in which H2S and CO2 combines to form C6H12O6 and H2, and sulfur is eliminated out. So the process is called as chemosynthesis. This methanogen archaebacteria is found in the deep oceans where light cannot reach. In that situations, they use chemosynthesis for their food. Now next one is photosynthesis. Now next one is the most important, and it is by this process all the plants make their food. Photo, it composed of photo plus synthesis. Photo means light, synthesis means manufacture or means formations. We can write that photosynthesis means, in the other way we can say that formation of food in presence of light, means that formation of food in presence of light. Manufacturing of food in presence of light. The equation of photosynthesis is CO2 plus H2O in presence of light and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6 plus 6H2O plus 6O2. This O2 is eliminated out. 6O2, 12H2. So this is the process of photosynthesis. You see that both here in this photosynthesis we use H2O, here we use H2S. Here sulfur is eliminated and there oxygen is eliminated. One thing you also see in that these are the inorganic compounds, and this is glucose is organic compound. So in the other way we can say that by the process of photosynthesis the plants change the inorganic compounds into organic compounds. By this equation we can define photosynthesis that photosynthesis is an anabolic, that is biochemical process. It is an anabolic. Anabolic means in which some small compounds combine to form a big compounds or complex compound. This is called anabolic. If the any complex compound splits into simple compounds, that is called catabolic, and anabolism plus catabolism combinedly called metabolism. Here we see that small compounds combine to form a big compound, a complex compound, so it is a anabolic process. It is a biochemicals, means chemical, you see, and that takes place in the livings, so it is a biochemical process. So photosynthesis is an anabolic biochemical process in which in presence of light and chlorophyll, CO2 is reduced to carbohydrates, that is glucose, and oxygen is released, means oxygen is eliminated out. So photosynthesis is a process, anabolic process, in which CO2 and H2O in presence of light and chlorophyll combines to form C6H12O6, and O2 is eliminated only. But that is, we know that chlorophyll is found in chloroplast, and this is found in plants, and we also know that this chlorophyll is green in color, so it is found in the plants, especially leaves and in the stem, but we will especially study in leaves. So in other way we can say that photosynthesis takes place in the leaves, understand? And in the leaf, suppose this is the leaf, this is the leaf. If we cut a section of leaf, we get this is the upper epidermis, this is the lower epidermis, this is the palisade tissue or palisade cells. In this chloroplast presents, understands? And This is the vascular bundle, and here you see a opening that is known as stomata. That is known as stomata, and through that exchange of gases take place. When the stomata opens, the gas enters or outs, and when the stomata close, no function will take place. So exchange of gases depends on the opening and closing of the stomata, which we shall discuss in the next video. So this is, and one thing you see that leaves are of two types. One is isobilateral, next one is dorsiventral. Iso means identical, bi means both, lateral means sides, means such type of leaves which both sides are same, as for examples in paddy, in maize, means in monocots. These are found in monocots. And dorsiventrals, dorsal and ventrals, means both sides are different. Both sides as for example in mango, in banyan, like that, and that is found in dicots. One thing is that in the isobilateral leaves, the stomata is found on both sides. One thing you know, means in the isobilateral, stomata is found in both sides, while in the dorsiventral, the stomata are especially found on the lower epidermis. Understands? Means, so this is a dorsiventral leaf, and we see the stomata. Understands? And through that, the exchange of gases takes place. Now come to that. Now this is the leaf on which this is sun. The light falls. That is, light falls. Suppose here is an chloroplast. Light falls. It becomes excited. Means first one is chlorophyll absorbs the light energy, chlorophyll, and this light energy, one thing, from the root the H2 goes to the plant. Understands? And suppose this is the stomata through which gas enters. Light energy splits the H2O in H positive plus OH negative. H positive plus OH negative. Understands? One thing you see that in the main reactions we use 12 amount of H2O and 6 amount is as product, is eliminated out. So half of the, means whatever H2O is used, half of that is eliminated out as a product. If 12, then 6, if 2, then it is 1. So we use 2 moles of H2O. This leaves 2 hydrogen ion and 2 OH ion. Understands? Now this OH ion change into H2 plus O2. This O2 is eliminated. Understand? And this H is taken by the NADP and changed to NADPH2. Understand? Means this is the reduced form. So, and this is NADP is chemical energy. This is chemical energy. So we can say that light energy changes to chemical energy.